Hi everybody, this is a follow-up video to my Costco pandemic shopping video, and today I'm going to be telling you what I bought and how I'm using it this month. I had a sweet commenter, Ginny from Ginny and Eric, ask me if I could make a video on this, and I'm like, hey, why not? So today we're going to go through this receipt and I'm using it. First off, let me just tell you, this is approximately a month of groceries for our family, and this wasn't panic buying. This is just stuff that we would have bought anyway. I just happened to buy it ahead. I typically buy 2 weeks worth of groceries at a time when I go shop, but this time I just did 4 weeks worth of groceries. I did this so that there wouldn't be a lot of pressure on going to the grocery store over and over and over again, because I'd rather not be in the grocery stores if I can avoid it right now. But I did have to shop differently this time around, doing the shopping at Costco, because they had limits to stuff. So usually when I go to Costco, we go through a lot of chicken breasts. So I'll just buy about 5 bags of chicken breasts, and we go through 1 bag a week. I've always done that. Well, this time around, they didn't have the bag of chicken breasts that I usually get, first of all. And then the meat all had limits on it. Everything was buy one only, which is crazy because for us, we're a family of 6, and you know, that's not enough. Thank goodness that's not the only cut of meat. And they allow you to buy varieties of meat. So that's how we had to swing it. Now, to me, that just gives me a headache because I don't want to deal with all these different cuts and varieties, and in a way, it's fun, but to me, I just much rather buy 5 bags of the same thing because it's just simpler, but that's okay. So what we ended up doing is I got thigh meat, I got chicken breast, I got whole chickens, and then I got, what other kinds of meats did I get? I got bacon, and then I got a ham that you can slice yourself. And that was instead of turkey breast, like sandwich meat. They didn't have any sandwich meat. So I'm like, well, we can just get a ham and we can slice it ourselves. We bought ground turkey. They were completely out of ground beef. And so we went with the ground turkey. Now I went first thing in the morning, and they were already running low on these things, and they all had a limit of 1. I don't know how available these things are in your area. I also bought chicken tenderloins as well. So my goal was to kind of put it in portions. So for example, the ground turkey, I got half of it and I cooked it all up, and I made a spaghetti. I made a ground turkey spaghetti, and then I froze half of the spaghetti and meat sauce for another day, and then we ate the other one. So in theory, there would be a ground turkey and spaghetti 4 times. Now I know April's a little longer than 4 weeks, but I'm just using 4 weeks because it's easy for my brain. So we have a spaghetti day, boom, boom, boom. And pasta is another thing that I was fully stocked on already, so thank goodness. I bought pizza, the cauliflower pizza, and those come in a pack of 2. And I also bought the cheese pizza, which I don't typically get. I usually get the healthy one, but with all the limits on everything, I got 2 different types of pizza. So the family is just indulging a little bit right now on this unhealthy pizza. It's okay. So Friday, because we're doing meatless Fridays, we have the pizza, and that's just one thing. It's one less thing I have to think about. Friday pizza, done. So we have enough pizzas to last us the 4 Fridays, right? Except Easter Friday, because you can eat meat on that Friday. We bought tuna, and I just bought 1 because what I do at Costco is when something is on sale, I just buy a ton of it. And I mean, right now I'm not gonna do that clearly, but typically during the year, when things drop in price, that's when we buy them. And if it's not on sale, we try not to buy it. And through that, we've kind of built a bit of a stockpile of things at the best price. Now we're eating through that stockpile. Thank you, coronavirus. But it's okay. So we got sardines, were on sale a while back, and let me just tell you, nobody wants to eat sardines. The sardines are still on the shelves, and they're really good for you. But don't overdo it, because there are some things about like fish poisoning that I'm reading about. I'm like, oh no, everything's bad for you. But we had a lot of sardines. We have a lot of sardines right now, and so we will not perish. And tuna was on sale, so we had a lot of tuna. So I just bought one thing of tuna just to continue the stock, because we are eating through it right now. I bought pumpkin seeds and pistachios. So, you know, nuts are super expensive, right? Especially the organic nice ones, right? And so the way that I'm stretching that is I divided the bag into 4 or 5 portions of it. And then what I'm doing is I'm actually making granola out of it all. And I have an old video of us making granola. It's a super easy recipe. So if you want to make granola, I will put the link below. So week 1's pumpkin seeds and chia seeds were going into bag 1, and I would just throw it in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, plus the oatmeal, plus a little cocoa powder, plus all the dry ingredients. That way, as I'm making the granola, easy, done. And I have it portioned out so that it's gonna last us. Because I have learned, guys, that in my family, if I make it, it'll get eaten. So it's extremely important to me to keep things portioned. This is our week 1 of oatmeal. This is our week 2 of oatmeal. And as long as I'm doing that, we can pace ourselves. Otherwise, everybody just eats it. I mean, we're all big eaters here. I got some oil. I got olive oil and coconut oil because I was already running low on those. So we stocked up on those. I got bread. They didn't have any limits on bread, interestingly enough, and there was plenty. So we did get bread, and then what I did is I put that bread in the freezer, and we're pacing ourselves, remembering what bread is for what week. We also got snacks for the kids. We got crackers, and we got applesauce pouches. Now, you guys know kids can plow through snacks super fast. So again, we portioned it out, and my kids are little, they're 8 and under, so we only did 5 crackers per bag, and that's not very much, but it's enough to satisfy them when they get snacky. This isn't replacing a meal. Sometimes this goes with their lunch, but they know that mommy says Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday are cracker days. They can have crackers on those days, and then Wednesday and Friday are applesauce pouch days. So some more staples were butter and eggs, and butter had a limit, so I just ended up getting 1 regular butter, which I've never bought regular butter. I always buy organics. And then I bought the Kerrygold butter, and I technically could have bought an unsalted version. You know, you can get the different versions if you want more, but I wasn't gonna do that because I was just trying the regular butter. It's okay. It's not as good as the organic. Sounds like the baby's up. I got corn tortillas, salsa, and then some frozen fruit. Blueberries, mangoes, some frozen veggies, squash, and cauliflower. And I also got some carrot juice. So that's essentially what I got, and Greek yogurt and some veggies. I don't know how it ended up costing so much money, though. My goodness. But I want to share more details with you about the meal plan itself. Because I think in order for me to bring the most value to this video, I really do have to break it down into how I meal plan to keep it really, really simple. Okay, right here are our meal plans. And I'm going to share with you how they're broken down. So I have this sheet here, which is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then the other sheet is Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So yes, we eat the same thing over and over and over and over again. But in a big family where people have different dietary needs, I found this has actually saved so much sanity. And we were eating this way before quarantine happened, and I found that it's totally sustainable. With the way we eat, it's so simple. We can continue through this template because this template isn't the this is what you're gonna eat this day. I'll give you an example. It is something such as lean protein, a starch, and a veggie. So you know that lean protein can be chicken breast, that can be ground turkey. Now, I'm just gonna show you this one. You can see it's in 3 different columns. This is actually my column. This is the kids column, and this is my husband's column. Because right now I'm eating on a plan. Well, ideally I'm eating on this plan. It's not perfect. But it's Gina Allioti's food plan. It's a carb cycling thing. And so you have 6 meals a day. Well, if any of you have ever been on a different diet than your kids, you know it just can get a little bit insane. So I needed to find a way to make a chart where I knew what I was eating, or I knew what the kids were eating, and I knew what my husband was eating. So, for example, when I wake up first thing in the morning, my breakfast would be 6 egg whites and half a cup of oatmeal on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Now, does it have to be egg whites? Does it have to be oatmeal? No. It can be anything that exchanges for the same amount of macronutrients. So the same amount of protein, the same amount of carbs. But to keep it simple, I have it there written right there. Then when everybody else wakes up, on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, we do an oatmeal bake and or that granola I was talking about. So some sort of oatmeal something. So I know that Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays are oatmeal. And while they're enjoying their oatmeal, I will have a protein shake or some Greek yogurt. So that's something simple where I don't have to think about cooking myself my second meal. It's just like a quick shake. And protein shakes, believe it or not, taste fine with water. I used to think they always needed milk. You don't. It's fine. Water's great. Lunchtime, we have Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I make some sort of chicken salad. And in my mind, it's chicken salad. I'm making some sort of chicken something that's gonna last us throughout the whole week. So that could be, this week it was chicken pot pie. This weekend it was chicken pot pie. Made this giant chicken pot pie, and that lasts us a few days. That's gonna be their cracker day too. So chicken salad tastes great with crackers, so they can get their chicken salad, their cracker, and then I just write veggie and fruit. So currently, with it being in quarantine time, we have a lot of frozen fruit and frozen veggies. So I just pull out a pack of those and go with their meal. For dinner, oh baby, I've got chicken soup, chicken tacos, Italian chicken, and hamburgers. So it's just to give my brain ideas on what to make. Chicken soup can be chicken tortilla soup. It can be a chicken noodle soup. We did that last week. I feel like I may be giving you TMI in one video, but if you have any questions about our meal plan or you want to look at this in more detail, I'm happy to share it with you. And also, this is just a template. This is just that thing that anchors me when I just don't know what to cook. I don't know what day it is, let alone what to make today. So this anchors me to be able to look at a meal plan and say, oh, on this morning, I like to make my husband coffee with gelatin in it, because we have some gelatin, and with a butter and oil, so like a bulletproof coffee. But on these days, I really like to make him a latte. So it just inspires me in the morning. Like, this is how we're gonna do this, and this is how we're gonna get through it. I find a meal plan really anchors you, and I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to you, because to be honest, we've kind of fallen wayside on our official meal plan. But what ends up happening is you end up having to cook something anyway, so you might as well plan it. So that's what's been cooking over here. That's what we've been making with our groceries. So I hope that's helpful. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. I think I got it. Yeah, staples, really boring. We're really simple around here. So please leave me any questions in the comments below. Super happy to get to them. And if we need a follow-up video about this meal plan, if you're interested, I'm happy to share that too. God bless you. I'll talk to you later. Praying for your health and well-being. Hang in there. You got this. Bye.